So welcome ladies and gentlemen back today with more classic action. We're probably going to have AC Milan and then whoever we're taking on next in this episode, and then the next one after that. And then probably if we do get through, which I'm sure we will, then we'll have that as well. So we're taking on AC Milan again. They're a little bit disappointing in the first match, if I'm being honest. I think they will be better this time around, what with them being at home. But this is what we're going to go for. We're going to stick to that 3-5-2. It worked out quite nicely against them. Charlton behind Cantona, Nisselrooy, Giggs, Best, Scholes, Keane, Ferdinand, Vidic, Stam. And should we start Van der Sar instead of Schmeichel? Yeah, let's do it. Let's give Van der Sar a go today. See what he can do. I don't think we need Dennis Irwin and Gary Neville both on the bench. Edwards is not up for today's match at all. Let's just leave it. That's fine. Okay, so that's what we're going to go for anyway. Hopefully should be enough to get those 3 points in the bag. If you don't know how things are going, I'll just show you guys real quickly. Group stage, you can see we are a point ahead of AC Milan. We win today, pretty much does guarantee us to push through, dependent on the other result. So we're going to go real old school today with the old kits. Why not? Let's give it a bash. So conditions a little bit muggy today, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be an enticing affair. AC Milan a point behind Manchester United after that last match. So the Italian side know, they've got to come back with a vengeance. Challenged by Rio Ferdinand, but they are playing three at the back, same three that were there in the last game. So Edwin van der Sar is in goal today. George Best, who basically every time he gets the ball he wants to play around with it, because that's what he loves to do. Here's Roy Keane. Back to find Scholes. Here is Best. It's lovely feet by Best. Hey! And Buffon with a very acrobatic save. Well, it was fizzed out wide by Scholes. The touch inside by Best. And the keeper is parrying it away. Ryan Giggs to swing this one in, looking for Roy Keane. He's gone back out to Charlton. Generally, Charlton only has one thing on his mind, and that's to hit it. Roy Keane finding Scholes. Past one, past two. Paul Scholes is there, and Nisselrooy makes it 1-0. And it's all too easy for Manchester United. Brilliant feed by Paul Scholes, and the Dutchman of Ruud van Nistelrooy sets his sights for a simple tap in. But look at the feet here. Pass one, pass two, snap strike, and an easy finish. And now the floodgates have opened, and conditions are only going to get worse. Still plenty of time to spare, but AC Milan yet again just cannot handle Manchester United's attacking force. And here's Van Basten. Maldini pokes that one through. A little bit of a mix-up here by Manchester United, and they are going to concede straight away. And that defending was just as bad as AC Milan's. It's Marco Van Basten. Well, he scored some cracking goals in his career. That's certainly one of the easiest. They worked it well, got it out wide, and right here they should have cleared it, United. They didn't. It came back off the defender, and it was unlucky that Van der Sar had already dove to the floor. So 2 goals in the opening 15 minutes. Makes for an entertaining affair. I mean, United could get a draw today. It would keep them top of the table. Still, they want to win games, and that's nicely done. It's going to be Nisselrooy. And it could have been 2-1. Van Nistelrooy could have had his second. Yeah, Stam up against Van Basten. They both missed it. Good challenge by Scholes. George Best couldn't get it back, and that strike was ferocious. Ferdinand does well. Albertini, that was on that yellow. He's got to be careful. Rivera. It's a lovely ball through the middle. Van der Sar just making sure that near post was covered. Great splitting ball. Right here, right between the defender and the keeper. Comfortable save. And it looks like AC Milan going to go for the short one. Will it work out for them? Possibly, because they've laid it on the edge of the box. It's deflected. Van Basten got in the way of it, got the header. And Van der Sar did enough. And here comes Scholes. Charlton. Well, United started off well, but AC Milan are getting more and more into this game. Oh, that's another dirty, dirty challenge. This time it's Maldini who goes into the book. He says, me? Surely not, ref. The referee says, surely it was you. There was no way you were near getting the ball. He touched it and took him out. Scholes decides to whack it off Keane. He's sort of lost it. Van Basten. He's done well. Vidic tried to come across. The ball's still floating about. Whipped in. Dangerous looking ball. And there's another chance for the Italian side. So Manchester United with a change in formation and a couple of changes. As Dennis Irwin comes on. Gary Neville comes on. It's a 4-4-2 now. So Alex Ferguson going back to the traditional ways that he feels work better for him. But George Best's pass wasn't great. Roy Keane switches it to find Ryan Giggs. Dennis Irwin back to find Giggs. There's a lot of space here, and Nesta will try and track him down. Giggs fizzes that one in towards Nistelrooy. Oh my goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. I nearly just wet myself. What a strike that was. Well, have a look at this. Fizzed into Nistelrooy and bang. That is so unlucky. Let's continue the run. George Best has said enough is enough. I'm going to take this inside and see what we can do here. It's too much by Best though. Van Basten. Well, AC Milan had the better of the chances in that opening half. Back towards Schifano. Oh, it's tipped away. And Manchester United get away with it. But the pressure still mounts here for AC Milan. Brilliant feet. Tried to flick it on. Sabadini skips past Cantona. Bonetti. United looking like they may make a change shortly. Their last one of the game as they brought on two defensive players at half-time. That's a great ball out wide. Sabadini's found a lot of space, but Dennis Irwin got a foot in. It's fallen back again, and the strike is just wide. Eric Cantona is going to make way for Dennis Law. Great atmosphere. 1 minute to play. Looks like it's going to be a draw. Ryan Giggs goes down. The referee has a look at that watch. And that is the full-time whistle. So United will remain top. AC Milan will remain second, but Barcelona could close the gap. So there is the shot count. 14 shots for AC Milan, 8 of those on target. Man United having more possession, 6 chances of 6 on target. But it has ended up even. Van der Sar, man of the match. So Barcelona did not take advantage. They drew 1-1 against Boca Juniors. So yeah, we take a look at the group. We do have a little bit of an advantage over them. 5 points ahead of Barcelona. It's going to make it difficult for them, but still it's very tight at the top of the table. So up next is Barcelona at home. Last time I think we drew against them. But yeah, I don't think we're going to play the 3-5-2 against Barcelona, to be honest. Ronaldinho's up top there with Caballa and Rivaldo behind him. So I think, yeah, we're probably going to go back to the more traditional formation. Okay, so I think we'll just go for this today. A 4-1-4-1. Very attacking-like. We're going to change it up. We're going to have to start Dunn and Carey today because, well, Irwin and Neville both down. Vidic, Stam, Keane, and we've got Charlton, Best in the middle with Giggs, Beckham, and Cantona. Let's try it. Let's see how that does. When it comes to the advanced instructions, I'd probably say do a bit of centering targets, deep defensive line. I don't really know too much if we should do that or not. We'll try that. I think we'll go for that. See what happens against this Barcelona side, who were rather disappointing the last time we played them. But hey, they've still got Guardiola, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and the like. But yeah, let's make sure our kits are not clashing too much. Yeah, that looks quite saucy. Let's get into it. So a win for Manchester United today would be enough for them to push through. In fact, even a draw against Barcelona would mean Barcelona are still 5 points behind Manchester United, and there's no way they can catch him. So they have to come out fighting. There's the Red Devils. Get the ball underway as Jaap Stam gets nice and dirty straight off the bat. It was a very entertaining game, the last match, wasn't it? Man United and AC Milan. AC Milan will count themselves fairly unlucky with the amount of chances they had as Eric Cantona has a go. And he's been very quiet this competition, but there's a glimpse at what can happen when the Frenchman decides to wake up. A quick turn past his man with the left foot. That was heading in. Guardiola. Laudrup. Kubala. She scored the goal against Manchester United when these two played. I believe it was a draw. He's laid it inside. Ronaldinho. So close. But Edwin van der Sar, who had a blinding game against AC Milan, doing it yet again. Beckham. Charlton is actually looking for Cantona, and he nearly found him. Down against Ronaldinho. Ball's flicked inside. Jaap Stam like a tank. Laudrup flicked over the top, and there's the strike from Rivaldo this time. David Beckham to fizz it in. How's the delivery? Oh, what a save that is. Well, this is a save and a half, isn't it? It's a wonderful leap. It's heading in, and it's a great save with the one-handed tip away. Patient from United. Keane's lost possession here. Dangerous place. And Jaap Stam, is he going to get a second go at it? Not quite. Dunn goes flying in. That's a good challenge by him. And here goes Ryan Giggs. Rivaldo trying to come across, but Ryan Giggs on one of those surging runs. He's still going. Giggs! Oh, unlucky. It was like the FA Cup final or semi-final against Arsenal, where he got the ball and he just ploughed his way forward, twisting one way, then the other, lined up the strike, and it's the wrong side of that post. Well, Paul Scholes is going to replace Cantona, and George Best is going to go up top. He's done. Dunn's playing around with himself there. Done well to win it back. Looking for Beckham, who's won the header. George Best back towards David Beckham. It's going to be Beckham! Oh, it's audacious, it's ambitious. I don't think Beckham was ever going to score from there. It's a good counter though. Typical United from back to front, as quick as possible. Just pulling it wide. Comes off Big Jaap. Big Jaap's taken too long. Ball over the top. Stoichkov is not quite going to get there. And it's well played done. It's a long searching pass, and it's an instinctive touch by Best, who tried to cut inside, but what about that for a touch? So good. Ball up the line, Stoichkov just about onside. Flicked on, Ronaldinho looking back post, Vidic with the audacious clearance. And Beckham is looking for George Best, and Best is onside. It's going to be Best, it's tipped away, it's Ryan Giggs! And that is the one, ladies and gentlemen. What about that for a counter? David Beckham to Best, tipped away, and it's Ryan the Welsh Wizard Giggs who gets bundled to the floor. Look at that ball from Beckham, so good. Best's strike was a good one. The keeper's done well, but he can't hold on to it. But Giggs has done even better, hasn't he? He took a gamble, Ryan Giggs, of just trying to keep up with the play. There he is in the background. Well, you can't quite see him, but he is on the left-hand side. And then he just follows up and slides it home. Done well, though. Kubala up against Jaap Stam, but he says no more. Jaap Stam looks for Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs loses it. We're into the final minute here. And that is a poor pass, and that will sum up Barcelona's display, and that will do. Manchester United advance into the knockout round with a 1-0 win today against Barcelona. David Beckham's pass to Best. Best strike parried away by the keeper, followed up by Mr. Ryan Giggs. There it is. 10 shots to 2. Very poor by the Spaniards. Man of the match was Giggs. So elsewhere, yeah, AC Milan absolutely spanking Boca Juniors. So yeah, we're going to have to play that last game just to make sure we could finish first, we could finish second. But yeah, we're going to play Boca Juniors in the next episode, and then we will start the knockout round against, well, whoever. It looks like it probably will be Inter or Bayern. Benfica, possibly in it. Ajax and Juventus are definitely through. Liverpool out. River Plate are through. Celtic or Chelsea will be the other team. Real Madrid through. Sao Paulo, Rangers, Arsenal. What on earth's happened there? What a nightmare for them. Oh dear, oh dear. So there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back for Boca Juniors against United. It would have been so nice if that Ruud van Nistelrooy bicycle kick had gone in. I'll tell you what, but unlucky. We'll be back shortly. Until next time, take care.